Welcome to Drinking Bros, presented by StrikeForceEnergy.com. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Bangers! Shabang bang! I smell sexy candy.
Yeah. All right, kids. Look, you know that voice. You know it well. It's Mrs. Jessie Wiseman on the ones and twos.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. As you know, we had to delete an episode for the first time in Drinkin' Bros history. We have had other deleted shows before, but those were voluntary. This one was not.
Yeah, I still actually don't know.
Yeah,
the whole
I got
story.
all I can say is this. I got a phone call around noon, the day that the show is up. Typically, our shows go out Sunday night at 8 p.m. and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. And I got a phone call around noon of Thursday asking for the episode to be taken down. As you know, Drinkin' Bros alum and co-host Evan Hafer, president and CEO of Black Rifle Coffee, has been a little bit hot water with Starbucks over the past couple weeks. Things really, really escalated this week with Evan being invited to be on Fox and Friends, Fox News. I mean, God, Washington Post, Times, you know me, he was there.
Yeah.
He was everywhere.
Right.
I was at the Black Rifle office this past week, and it was chaos. They sold out of coffee, sold out of every T-shirt. So, you know, to recap it, in case you missed a couple episodes, Starbucks said that they were hiring 10,000 refugees after Trump's travel ban.
Mm-hmm.
Evan Hafer and the boys, Matt Best and Jared Taylor, said, we're hiring 10,000 veterans. Well, that caught on like wildfire. Starbucks hired a PR team. Shit got a little nasty. I don't know what the end result was.
Can you be talking about it right now?
Well, but here's the thing. I'm telling the audience because
they're wondering what
I want
the
them to
deal is.
know.
Okay.
Because we lost an episode and it's deleted.
Right.
If you got to hear it, you got to hear it.
Right.
There were some things that were said that could potentially cause a lawsuit.
Gotcha.
Some lawsuits were thrown around, bandied about, if you will. And I don't know what the end result is. I don't own Black Rifle Coffee. But you know, obviously those are my best friends, and it went unsaid that if the episode needed to go down, it needed to go down.
Obviously.
In the meantime, you know, Matt and I recorded another episode. You and I are doing an emergency fill-in here late tonight because we were not expecting to do this. But that episode is gone, and we apologize. But just know that it was a legal issue and not you know, just because we didn't like the episode or anything else. There was some legal reasons behind it, and that has not happened on 139 episodes of the show. Now, what has happened is some people have gotten real fucked up. And we said some fucked up things, and then pulled an episode. Those have never aired.
Right, but you've never put it out to the audience and then said
like
no.
we voluntarily pulled this episode. You know.
No, so this is a big
one.
This is a big one, but I'm sure it'll all come out eventually.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine, and you know, a lot of people had heard it already. So, look, kids, if you were able to hear that episode, tell a bro. Did I say bruddy? I kind of combine the words bro and buddy there. I like that.
I'm not hating
Call it bruddy.
it. I'm not hating it.
I'm not either.
I'm into it.
You know what else I'm not hating, Jables?
What?
We got a big show coming out on Monday. Look, kids, I know I said it. You know, we lost a Drinkin' Bros episode. We scaled back from 3 to 2 a week, and I promised you, I volunteered as tribute to do a new show to fill up these hours. That show is here.
You came through.
The time is now, and it's arrived. right now, you can go and download the Ross Patterson Revolution. It is live. It is live on iTunes. It is on fucking SoundCloud. It is Podcast Addict. Every single place you're getting Drinkin' Bros, you're getting the Ross Patterson Revolution. And guess what, kids? 7 episodes are out.
Already
not
at
just
7.
one. Not just one. Because I didn't want to record just one and say, hey guys, here's fucking one episode and I'm gonna go slap my dick in the corner. No.
Yeah.
7 episodes for your motherfucking ear holes. For all 7 weeks that we missed of the other episode. And just as fucking crazy. Jables is on there as the co-host.
I get nuts.
Yeah.
I get real
nuts.
I get super nuts.
Nuts, man. I get fucking nuts.
I go out of control, as you know that I can.
Yeah. Another huge, exciting announcement with the Ross Patterson Revolution is the Revolution will be televised, kids.
Oh, yeah.
It will be televised starting Monday. You can go to my fan page at Ross Patterson on Facebook or the Ross Patterson Revolution fan page, which is new. And the Revolution will be televised. You will see it. I built a whole fucking set, a whole studio. It will look like a TV show. It'll look nicer than Joe Rogan's show. And that'll be starting Monday.
Yeah.
Monday. So not only do you get 7 episodes on iTunes and all the other shit, but you're gonna see my show live around the world. And I'm not just going live on Facebook. I'm going live on YouTube, and I'm going live on Twitter.
And YouTube.
Yeah, I will be fucking everywhere that you thought you wanted to be. That's where I'll be. The Ross Patterson Revolution is real. It is all up in your shit. Download it, kids. First 7 are up. First 7 are out of the gates. They're
for
hot.
the binge culture.
Yeah.
For binge culture.
Binge the fuck out of it. Go to iTunes, review it, binge it. I love you guys. That's why I did this. I understood that you guys were pissed off. And people, look, I get it. People were disappointed that, Drinkin' Bros took a show away.
But now you guys both, between that, Blackhearted, you guys have
we have Monday through Friday covered.
Yeah.
So now, because I'm going twice a week, Blackhearted's going twice a week, Drinkin' Bros is going twice a week. We got all your fucking days covered now. And it's a crazy one.
Oh my gosh.
It's
anything goes. Anything goes.
So welcome to the Revolution. Welcome Jables to the show.
Thank you.
And as always, we got some sponsors that pay for this whole motherfucker to be on the air. First up, we got StrikeForceEnergy.com. There we go. We're calling it the Strike Force. Kick the can, kids. You don't need the can anymore. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com for the best fucking energy drink you'll ever have in your life. It's in a tiny tin pouch. It goes in every single liquid possible. You don't need cans anymore. Keys to the cans. Throw them out the window. Doesn't fucking matter. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin' Bros. You get 20% off of every single order, and they ship every single place in the entire world. And they got a subscription to the month club. They've also got a bottle that pumps out, boom, boom, 100 squirts of that magic, which I highly recommend. Go to StrikeForceEnergy.com, promo code Drinkin' Bros, 20% off. Next up, new fan fave, Japes. You actually use this, GhostBed.com.
I do use it for sleeping.
Boring.
I know, bored.
How great is that bed?
It's amazing.
Yeah. One of the greatest beds ever. Here's the thing: the mattress comes in a box and they ship it to you.
Yeah.
And at first you're like, this is kind of suspect.
It was a little bit, obviously, because you're like, we're getting a bed. I'm like, well, sweet.
It's in a box,
right?
And then so here's the thing: you just cut it open and you let the gel form take over. 2 hours, boom, you're good as new. And that's it is one of the greatest night's sleep I've ever had.
Yeah.
Including the pillows. The pillows are fucking phenomenal.
Are my favorite.
So I go, I'm staying with Matt all week in Salt Lake, and he was like, man, what are those fucking GhostBed pillows?
Right.
And he was like, do they put like a lavender scent inside of those or what? I was like, I don't know what they do.
Do they? Because I feel like they do.
I know. And not only do they smell amazing, but like It's genuinely the most comfortable pillow I've ever had. And it sounds like a lie because they're a fucking sponsor, but it really isn't. But go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. This is just for the Drinkin Bros. They're giving 50% off of every mattress, plus. They are giving 5 beds away a month for free to veterans, active duty, military, and anyone in the reserves.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. And all you have to do is go to ghostbed.com/Drinkin Bros. Type in an email. Boom, you'll get a bed, man. It's pretty fucking rad. Next up, we got Ready Man. ReadyMan.com. Evan's not here to do this. Matt's not here to do this. I'm going to do what I can. It's Jeff Kirkham's company. It's the ultimate survivor's guide to life is what it is. They got some of the dopest shit on the planet. It's for badasses everywhere. It's also for disasters and fucking emergencies. You get cards that tell you what to do if you're in a tornado, what you should grab, what you should buy. For every single fucking awful situation you could possibly be in, Ready Man has the solution. Go to ReadyMan.com, type in the promo code Drinkin Bros, you get 20% off. Next up, we got StraightRazors.com. Oh, my fan fave.
I love these. I love these.
My fan fave.
Yeah.
How good's the cologne?
The cologne's my favorite.
Yes, my favorite too.
I've imprinted some kind of memory onto that scent, and I love it. I sharpened a straight razor on a leather belt,
leather strap,
and I've never felt so amazing.
Alive in your life.
Yeah. I mean, that was living.
Yeah, it really is. Look, the StraightRazors.com, they've got the dopest shaving kits on the planet. Their aftershave, their cologne, they're all ranked number 1. Look, after I had it, I believe that I was like, holy shit. Go and get a kit of this. It's really fucking cool. It's my favorite shaving shit I've ever had in my entire life.
The stuff all looks like it's from a real apothecary or
and
something.
It looks
like
super expensive.
well-made,
where you're just like, holy shit. Yeah.
Thick glass.
Really, really impressive.
Yeah.
Big fan. Type in the promo code DRINK20. That's DRINK20. And yeah, man, get your fucking straight razors on. Big fan. They have also got Gene Vandenham on their page right now. Next up, we got warfightertobacco.com. Look, kids, these are the finest cigars in the land. Smoke them if you got them. If you don't got them, smoke them. Real men, they don't vape. They don't smoke hookahs. They don't smoke out of fucking Coca-Cola cans. They smoke cigars. Warfightertobacco.com is 100% combat veteran owned. They're kicking ass and they're smoking cigars. Rocco is a co-owner. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 10% off. And they got some dope-ass t-shirts and humidors. Big fan of Scott Jansen and the boys at warfightertobacco.com. Last but not least, we got battlebox.com. That's BATTLBOX.com. Battlebox.com. Now this company's fucking dope as shit. They've got it's like Carnivore Club, but for like, you know, I would say all the coolest shit you need that you never knew you needed. I mean, they've got axes. They've got surprise boxes of like
just manly,
like water
cool
purifier.
shit.
Yeah, just manly, cool shit.
I like it.
If you're a real fucking man. So anyways, these were at the Salt Lake City office, all these battle boxes.
Yeah.
People were hammering them, like just taking them left and right. Like
Loved them.
They're amazing.
That's
There's
awesome.
like a knife of the month club that shows up with it too.
Yes.
Battle box is the shit.
Yes.
Once again, that's BATTLBOX.com. Type in the promo code FHRITP. Why is the code that? Because the initials are fucker right in the pussy. So you're welcome for that. And
make your mind work while you're trying to
make your mind work. Fucker right in the pussy while you're getting some cool shit from battlebox.com.
Make your mind work. Who says stuff like that?
I don't know. Right? Robots?
Dumb shit.
Yeah, Westworld. Make your mind work. Why don't you make your fucking mind work? Why don't you make your fucking mind work, Anthony Hopkins?
Dude.
Yeah, so we apologize about the last episode. That is gone. This will replace it. The episode with Matt Best, we talk about how to get a book published in the world is up in its place.
I like you guys one-on-one.
Yeah,
it's a good
combo.
Yeah.
We're a good team.
Whoa.
We're a good team. You know who isn't a good team?
Talk to me.
Oh God, but just just any car dealer.
What? What's that?
So I'm buying you a new car, right?
Okay.
The time has come. The time has come for us to say sayonara.
We're singing
sayonara.
a lot. We're singing a lot.
No, but we're saying goodbye to our car, and it deserves a Japanese send off.
Okay.
So go to the car dealership today.
Right.
Here's what it starts off. You get there. The first 15 are it's like a first date. We walk into the bar and it's like, hey,
yeah,
how are you guys?
Do you want a drink?
Oh,
what's your name, pal?
Who's your little guy down there? Who's your little man down there?
They make
How's he doing, bud? He's handsome. I bet he's gonna be a fucking lady killer.
They make super good friends with your toddler.
Yeah, you're just like,
don't
okay.
talk to him.
And he's like, how's everything? Man, it's unusually warm out, isn't it, for February? It was like, well, not really. We live in Wilmington, North Carolina, so.
I know, isn't it great?
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's going on? What brings you?
Look, it was a 2-putt from the fucking green. Like this is par for the course. You don't need to suck my dick on what the weather's like out there.
I really wish there could be some just straight talk. Where it could just be like, are you guys it today?
You know me.
Are you really just looking?
You know me in real life, like I'm 100% businessman. I don't want to fucking chit chat with you. I don't want to shoot the shit.
No.
I don't want to pretend to care.
Sure.
Because I know you don't fucking care.
Yeah, like
I know the car dealer doesn't goddamn care. So I just want to get down to brass.
Yeah.
Like I want to put his hand on my nuts and say, here's the brass. Give me the fucking numbers.
Right.
Got you up in the car. You like the vehicle. Great.
Yeah.
So, what I said was, I don't want to fucking hang out here all day. Just call me on the way home. Give me whatever numbers we're working with here. We'll try to pound out a deal verbally. That way, when I come in and get the car,
it doesn't have to be a bunch of fucking back and forth bullshit.
Not a bunch of glad handing. You know what I'm saying?
Or like, let me go ask my boss. And then the boss says something and you come back, well, it's like, why can't I just talk to the guy behind the glass? That whole shit.
Yeah. Just let me talk to the fucking puppet master.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah. So I just, God damn it. Not only do I hate every part of getting a new car. I love when we get new cars.
Sure.
I enjoy that. That entire process of getting a new car is a fucking nightmare. That's I wish I could just bypass that. And I wish I could just buy the fucking thing on Amazon. Just have it shipped to my house.
Can I save us a little bit and say it's a great problem to have that you have to deal with a car dealer?
It is, but on the flip side, there is other times in life where you've bought used cars and it hasn't been great, but you're still dealing with the same shittiness. So whether it's used car or new car, they're both shitty people to deal with.
Yeah, and I think it's the same. It's the same deal. Like I got a Suzuki way back in the day that cost like nothing, and I still had to deal with that like back and forth. Let me see if I can. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Can I just I'll pay you every month like.
But everybody out there in the world knows my love of Ford Broncos. Obviously, that's not hidden.
Sure.
But you take that. A lot of people say it's a piece of shit car. I love them. I just love them. I went to go buy that. Went to a used car dealership, and that motherfucker's trying to grind me down for $50. And I'm just like, God damn it! It's a fucking. What did I buy? A 94 Bronco, 95 Bronco, and I'm like, you're gonna grind. And the car was like the last one. I don't know. The red one. It was the red one. The guy tried to grind me down on.
Yeah.
The other one I got off of Craigslist. And that was an easy transaction. Yeah, this motherfucker tried to grind me down for $50 at this used car dealership over a 95 Bronco.
Yeah.
And I was like, bish.
Please. Police.
So it's the worst experience ever. And then, he calls back.
Mm-hmm.
Agree on a number.
Sure.
We haven't agreed on a number yet at this point. He calls back, gives me his best number.
Oh man, this is the best I can do, and this is fucking. I'm real sorry. And my boss said this is all I could fucking do to.
And I'm just like, Jesus Christ! I was like, man, are you on a hardwood floor right now? Because I can fucking hear you tap dancing. Just shut the fuck up. Like, we were only, I would say $600 apart, somewhere in there. I'm like, look, You go back and tell your boss, who can't do anything,
right?
Because fucking talk to him with goddamn sign language, because apparently he's tied up and just can't do nothing. He can't move his arms. His mouth is all taped up.
You're selling so many cars, he can't even talk to you.
Yeah, behind the fucking your glass wall of power.
You're so busy.
Go back and tell him that I want that extra fucking 6 off so I can walk out of here with an even number.
Sure.
You got a deal. This negotiation on the phone went a little longer and such, and the dealership closed for the evening, and then I gotta go back and bicker with these people on Monday.
Did he turn into like not Mr. Nice Guy? Because when
but he really turned it on of like, and this number I'm about to give you. Before he said what it was.
God.
Because
all of that.
This number I'm about to give you is a fantastic number. Let me tell you this. You are getting a deal. And it was just like, oh my. It's like if I wanted my dick sucked, like I would go home. I'd go home to see my wife. I would not let you suck my, like, I don't, and we're on the phone. It's not like you're FaceTiming me, bro. Like,
sure.
Oh, you're getting a fantastic deal. I almost felt like pulling up The Great Gatsby and reading him a speech from that. Like, are you acting cool? Well, let me act as well against you. Give you my thoughts.
Anytime somebody starts a sentence with, you're getting a fantastic deal.
Yeah.
You're probably
getting raped.
Not getting a fucking fantastic deal.
Yeah. So,
as with anything in life, like you either just getting it, you're just awesome, or whatever, or it's not happening. Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. So, long story longer. Monday, we'll probably have the new car, and now I got to go in and see this motherfucker. And those, by the way, who haven't bought a used or a new car in a while. That process is a 5-hour process. Filling out that paperwork, I'd have a better chance of finding my original ancestors from the 1400s than getting out of there in under fucking 5 hours. I can promise you
That's true. That's probably true.
I can promise you. I'm going to be loaded to the fucking hilt with Strike Force because just to stay awake and then pretend to care. And then they stare at, like once the number is agreed upon, then they stare at you with these like dead, lifeless eyes. Just these,
like they've just worked so hard.
Yeah. And now they've got to fill out all this paperwork, and they're just like, and the smiles have dropped. The glad handings dropped.
Anymore.
We're not playing golf anymore.
Sure.
We're not talking about, he's not talking about us, having a timeshare in Cozumel, Mexico together. Like the fun stories are done now. And it's just like, now you're in the awkward phase where it's just like, all right, sign 800 papers and then, you'll be on your way.
Right. So, and we will never have to see each other again.
Yeah.
And I already forgot your kid's name.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like,
fuck your kid.
Fuck your baby, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for the money.
Yeah, thanks for the money, dick. And that's kind of like getting a car. It's like, but I will say this: you get a car home, and then it's awesome.
To be fair, I don't have to deal with that. So for me, it's just great.
But you know why you don't have to deal with that? It's because you're a woman, and oh God, any woman and any drinking bro out there. This is because this isn't like a.
They know.
I'm the man around here. I'm the big boss, and I'm going in for my lady. No, you have to. They all take advantage of women, and it's just like,
we know.
Fuck you guys.
Being a woman, you guys know, is just a constant. Like every day, you're just trying to not get taken advantage of in one way or another. Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere you go.
And you always have to posture yourself like, all right, I'm going to be tough right now because someone's about to take advantage of me in some way.
Yeah.
And that's how you go through your whole life. So they know.
They know. But I'll go there, I'll do the dance, and that'll be that. And then hopefully late Monday night at some point, we'll have a new car, because I'll be there for the rest of my life on Monday. But
so I'll never see you again.
You'll have a new car.
You know what? If I had to choose, gun to my head between you and a new car.
Yeah, it's probably a car.
Right?
Probably a car.
I'm not going to say what the answer is.
No, you don't have to.
You know.
You don't have to, James.
You know the answer, my love.
No. And then that was a fun little thing we did today.
Again, fun for me.
Yeah, fun for you.
Not for you.
And then this morning, here's the thing.
Here's how we started.
Here's how the day started, by the way. So let's get into this. So Matt and I have been working our asses off on this book, and I will say this, like, he's not here. We did that last show together. Dude, he's been working hard. I've been busting my ass in this fucking book. And
you guys have. It's like you've been gone, basically.
Yeah, I've been gone for, I was gone for a week in Salt Lake, and we go hard. I like, dude, boom, start the day with a workout, and then go for 14, 15 hours, record a couple podcasts in between, and then Matt's got other business shit to do, and then I've got interviews and shit to do with the editor in the meantime to get this ready. The first draft is due February 14th, which is Tuesday. The final draft is due to the publisher on March 31st. So the dates are fast. They're coming quick. They're coming in hot.
Yeah.
So Matt had to fly out with Evan last minute to a huge meeting over Black Rifle Coffee in Wisconsin. All positive things coming out of Black Rifle, and all great shit in the pipeline. But he had to go. So therefore, I came home as well. I was like, all right, great. You go to yours. I'll just take a red eye home. Take a red eye home back to Wilmington, North Carolina. Ridiculously exhausted. Wake up to, hey, do you want to go to this? Do you want to go to this basketball thing? Like, I heard it's amazing. And I was like, oh, what is it?
I've never been.
It's basically, it was what a friend of ours had told us.
Yeah.
It's basically like Harlem Globetrotters for children.
And this family is they're hired for NBA halftime games.
Yeah.
They've got unicycles, and it's this big show, you guys, every year. It's amazing. Come on down.
The way it was pitched to me was Swiss Family Robinson for a family who plays basketball. Meets Harlem Globetrotters, that type of shit. And I was like, oh, all right.
Meets like the circus, meets like...
Yeah, you bet. Yeah. Ringling Brothers is closing down. So
this is going to be the new,
This is going to be the new, new shit.
No.
Get ready, get wet. We're going. Coming in hot.
Get on down, wake your ass up. Yeah. Let's do this.
My child is almost 3. So I was like, great. He'll love it. We'll take him there. It'll be awesome. Go there. And it's packed. It is packed. I will say that.
It's a big college.
Yes, we
basketball stadium that's completely.
So we live about 5 minutes away from UNCW, which is University of North Carolina, Wilmington. Their basketball team is actually really good. They were in the tournament last year, the big dance, and so we're in there, and half, I would say half that stadium was full.
Sure.
Full of kids and parents and the whole shit.
Totally packed.
And all of a sudden, the guy comes out. He's about half the size of Tony Robbins, but he's got that pep,
like
hey
mini.
guys, welcome to the fucking thing.
And he does
when I
have
say
dyed.
This, you say this.
Yeah.
You say that. You say that.
Big clap. Here we go.
Yeah. And then he proceeds to say, look, I'm from a big family. I've got a big family, and my whole family's here with me today. And he was like, I'm from a family of 12. And I was like, whoa.
Where is this cult?
Yeah. Only 7 of them were it was him and 7 of his children and wife.
Yeah, but they also have 12 kids.
Yes. They have 12 children.
And he's from a family of 12.
He's from a family of 12 as well. So, and so I was like, oh, this is weird. And all the kids have the same haircut as him.
Sure.
And I was like, all right.
Or a long braid.
Where are we really going with this? And then all of a sudden, because there was amplifiers all over the floor, rock music kicks in. You want to take a stab at what kind of rock music it was?
It's the kind you guys,
Christian rock. Yeah.
It's that kind where you're like accidentally listening to it and you're like,
when you're in your car
and then you hear like, is an awesome gun? And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Oh God!
It starts off like an aggressive Nickelback song,
totally.
like all of those Christian rock songs, and you're like, all right, maybe I've heard this before. And then the third or fourth line kicks in, and it's like, and he reached down and saved me.
Risen from
the dead. Jesus is our Lord. He's gonna fucking save us all. And you're like, oh, downer.
Yes.
Boo. So then I knew what I was in for. And then the Christian rock cranks up, and he's spinning basketballs on his finger. On his finger.
For just like a long time.
Yeah, for like a minute. But
it's just like the trick. It was just
we're on the basketball court. So I'm thinking at one point, him, the kids, the wife, they're going to start draining threes.
Yeah, something like that.
Shooting it from half court.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this little motherfucker had a whole family full of Steph Currys.
Right.
Not the case.
No.
Not the case.
No.
He just spun the ball on his finger and then kind of rolled around on the floor. Look, could he spin the ball on his finger like a goddamn boss? You bet he could. Did I want to see that for an hour?
And again,
no,
does that translate to a big like stadium? No, because you can't. It's like, it's something that if your buddy was doing it standing right next to you, way cool.
Like, oh shit,
way cool.
Yeah.
If you see it from all the way across the court,
yep.
not as cool. Like not as impressive.
Not
also,
as impressive.
The sound was messed up, of course, in the beginning because we live in Wilmington. Love you, Wilmington, but it's really hard to like find good help. So the sound is very low and weird, and it's just like this very like anticlimactic thing.
So he proceeds to spin this basketball on his finger. He brings out a few people from the audience, puts the ball on their finger while it's still spinning so they could spin it.
Sure.
This goes on for about 5 minutes. He claps. The first part.
Okay.
The first part. He claps and then sends the audience members back to their seats.
Mm-hmm.
Picks up a microphone and proceeds to say the following. What you just saw was not a man spinning a basketball on his finger. It was Jesus Christ inside my body spinning this basketball for me. And I was like, whoa, boy. Because it was weird because today is Saturday. It's not Sunday.
It's not Sunday.
But he took me to church. He took me to church a day earlier. And I was like, and he goes, and then he stopped. No basketball. He's holding the basketball at this point. And he stops and looks at the crowd and he just says, anything is possible with Jesus. If you don't give yourself over to Jesus, you're going to die and you're going to have a horrible life. X, Y, and Z, the huge,
Yeah.
But then he proceeds to say, he goes, you know where I'm going next? I'm going to take my family to 5 jails.
Prison. He did that fun like joke where it's like, I'm going to be in prison next week, guys. Performing, like the
performing.
like the like pause.
I can fucking tell you with absolute certainty that no prisoner in their right mind, I don't give a shit how bored they are or what they're going through, wants to stop their day and see a white
Mormons.
Family of 12 Mormons playing Christian rock, spinning a ball on their finger, not even taking shots. This goes on for an hour. They don't shoot the basketball once. But what they did bring out was a fucking 15-foot unicycle and get on that, ride that around, and then spin the ball on the finger on the unicycle. I don't even know what basketball even really needed to do with it. You're just spinning a basketball.
It could have been it could have been
a football.
Yeah.
Could have been plates. It could have been a soccer ball. It didn't even matter that we were at a basketball court. I was like,
when he said the prison thing, my mom friend leaned over to me. We're giving prisoners shows now. And I was like, oh my God. She obviously wants them to have nothing.
And as a parent, And as a parent, like, I got my 2-year-old on my lap, love him more than life. Like, I'm giving you these eyes like, motherfucker, what the fuck?
What is going on?
I don't need this right now.
No. And the sermon was a lot. And I was telling you.
Oh, wait, did you say the word sermon?
It was, though.
It was. It really was.
Because if it was like if
that's appropriate.
If it was like the car dealer kind of throwing in a couple jabs here and there about his agenda, that's fine. But he didn't do that. It wasn't like, this is because of God.
Yeah.
God is awesome. It was like he stopped the whole show for about a half an hour.
Oh, yeah.
To literally have people do the thing that I hate, which is raise your hand if you've taken Jesus. Raise your hand if you've been having some problems. Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Yeah. He wanted a show of hands who had taken Jesus in your life. And you're just like, yo, what the fuck? So I would say the show, if you want to call it a show, lasted about an hour, hour and 15. Out of that hour and 15, about a half hour was dedicated to him and Jesus.
What was the brag thing that he did?
Oh,
the brag
and then,
wasn't a brag.
Then, I mean, Then he starts name dropping in the show where he was like, he goes, oh, this is so classic too. This is so fucking classic.
His name's Bruce. I think it's like Bruce's family, like Bruce and family or something.
We don't need to give them any fucking street cred around here. But
sorry.
Here, this was my all-time favorite of the day. So he goes, how many of you have heard of the Guinness Book of World Records?
Clap your hands one time for me, big time.
And then everybody starts clapping, and he goes, great. I'm in those records 4 times for spinning a basketball on my finger. And then he proceeds to say, do you know what the world record used to be for spinning a basketball on your finger? 3 hours. Do you know how long I've done it? 22 hours, people. It was like Oprah. We were just like, whoa, what the fuck? You get a spinning basketball. You get a spinning basketball. You get a spinning basketball.
That, like, who cares?
Yeah. Not only that, but like for 22 hours, you want to spin the basket? Like, what the fuck?
Did you wear a diaper? Like, is my first question.
Exactly. Where were you shitting and pissing all day, bro?
Shitting.
It's like the first question you ask David Blaine, like
totally.
when he's trapped in
Where
ice.
Do you shit?
Where do you shit, bro? So, anyways, then he goes on for the biggest name drop of all time, and he goes, if you turn to page 223 in the Guinness Book of World Records, you know who you're going to see? You're going to see a picture of me. You know who you're going to see underneath me?
Who?
A picture of Michael Jordan. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Did this motherfucker just put him and Michael Jordan in the same breath?
He did it.
Keep in mind, this is a 45-ish year old white guy.
Older, yeah.
Maybe 50. Mm-hmm. White guy standing at about 5'6".
He colored up, so.
Yeah. But he colored up, but he's standing about 5'6".
Mm-hmm.
And he just compared himself to the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael fucking Jordan.
Yeah, but Ross, how was he able to be on that show? How was he able to be on that page?
Glad you asked. So he says, you know how I was able to be on that page? It's not because I've trained to spin a basketball for hours and hours and years of my life. It's because I found Jesus, and he came through me, and then he fucking spun the basketball, allowed him to break the record.
And then also he went on to say that, bragging is, against the commandments or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he's like, and God said not to brag about that.
Yeah.
And it's like, but you just
did.
Chilled me.
You just fucking told me.
You already chilled me.
Yeah. So there was that.
Stupid.
And then the last one that just got me, where I was like, oh, okay.
Your face is so funny.
I punched myself in my own dick when I heard this line. Because he goes, me and my family performed. How many people watched the NBA Finals last year between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors?
Me.
Yeah, I did.
How
many people know Steph Curry?
Me.
Yeah, okay. How many people know LeBron James?
Me.
Great. I performed with my family during that game. And you know what? At halftime, when I went down to the floor, they cleared off LeBron James and Steph Curry for me.
Because it was my time.
It was my family.
Whoops.
They told Steph Curry and LeBron James, hey guys, you have to get off the floor because it's me and my family's time to perform at halftime. And he goes, man, I've never felt so amazing in that moment. Here I was as a small boy wanting to grow up playing in the NBA just like many of you. And now here are Steph Curry and LeBron James walking off the floor to make way for me and my family. I'm like, what? What?
It was
First of all,
weird.
LeBron James and Steph Curry aren't clearing the floor for your family. It's fucking halftime.
They're going to rest because they've been playing the game.
They've been playing in the NBA championship. And they're going to grab a breather because it's halftime. You are going to pull out a 15-foot unicycle and spin a basketball on your finger. with your wife and kids.
I'm just going to say one more thing about this and we'll be done. But they were selling merch too.
Oh, yeah.
But it was all like handmade, like crocheted bows that their kids made and their wife made. And basketballs that they made, and a book that they wrote, and bracelets that they wove. Like, they're so Mormon, I can't even handle it.
And he was like, "Look, because we got to pay our bills.
We got to pay. All the proceeds go to
us." Is what he said.
But he said hungry children. And he's like, mine,
my
children
hungry children. Yeah. And here's the thing. I really want to point out and clarify for the audience at home. I don't knock the hustle. However you need to make money in this world, God bless you. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Or Jesus or church or anything like that. It really was just like really, really, really in your face. So we're not like saying anything against that.
So, exactly. I don't have a problem against Jesus. Don't have a problem against God or praying or whatever you believe in. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All of that is great. What I have a problem with is going into a show not knowing that I'm gonna get a preachy thing and then I'm gonna be sold shit at the end of it, like
you're at the car dealership.
I didn't because and for the simple reason of, again, it's for kids. I'm taking my child. I don't know what he's gonna think of this. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to answer questions about like what he does or what Jesus does or why doesn't he have 11 brothers and sisters like them. Like I just don't know what to explain to my child.
Well, that's gonna happen.
But you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, so no, it was a bit much. It was a bit much.
I don't knock the hustle. Like, great. Him and his family are traveling around making money. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I just wish that it would have been told to me of like, hey, by the way, you're probably gonna get a half hour what's up from Jesus in this.
Right, and not like a lot of basketball tricks. It's gonna be actually more talking about Jesus.
Spinning on the finger.
Spinning on the finger and then talking about Jesus?
Yep. So, spinning on the finger.
Had I known that.
Yeah.
But whatever. We know now.
But that was the morning.
Yeah. Parenting stuff. Some of you guys like it. Some of you don't. You know, babies and kids can be fucking boring, really. But that's our life. And I think a lot of people have the same deal.
Yeah.
So,
a lot of people have kids.
Whatever.
And it's one of those things where it's like, hey.
You all go through that shit, where you have to sit through those fucking things. And you have to act like it's so fun. And me and you are looking at each other like, what the fuck is going on?
What's going on? So
but there you go.
Yeah, that was the morning after working 90 hours this week in a red eye home with 2 stops because there was a snowstorm back east. So I had to go through. I had to reroute through like Phoenix and some other shit. I was just like. And then I wake up.
Phoenix.
Yeah. The old Phoenix airport.
Didn't you die there?
Yeah, I died there. By the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out.
You're missing lots of
I
fun.
post really, really fucked up shit. Like, I did a whole thing inside the Phoenix airport where I died.
You actually died.
I physically,
you do this
and then I
yourself.
scored it to, I did it by myself. And I scored it to the doors. This is the end. Beautiful friends.
It's so weird. It really is
so
weird.
Good. So good.
And what's great is that you actually are one of those people that don't care if people are watching you being an idiot filming yourself
in the
all
airport.
By yourself.
I don't.
Yeah, like which is great. I do. Like, I hate it.
You know what I did too?
So I can't do.
You know what I did
videos?
afterwards? I went Instagram Live in the airport because I had a delay. And so I went Instagram Live in the airport and everybody was like, a ton of people turned in. They were like, yo, are you inside the fucking terminal? I was like, because, everybody's asking questions. And I'm like, not only am I inside the terminal, but I was like, these fine people were getting off a plane. And so it was like, they're coming from Kansas to Phoenix. This guy looks exhausted.
Were you like doing a whole
totally
man on the street?
Yeah. It was really fucking fun.
Oh,
there was a Panda Express across from me.
I wasn't there.
It was a Panda Express across from me. It's really funny. I do really, really fucked up shit on Instagram. You can follow me at STJames. And it's really funny. But I killed myself in the Phoenix airport. Died.
Yeah,
passed
but I
away.
feel like everybody dies there.
Yeah, it was fucking hot.
Yeah,
it's that dry heat.
Sure.
In the Phoenix airport.
Sure. Heard of it.
That'll get you.
Heard of it.
Yeah, heard of it, lived it. And with that, kids, that was my day. That was my last couple days. And we're going to get to the Drinkin' Bro of the Week.
Shall we?
Drinkin' Bro of the Week was submitted by, this is a hard name, so forgive me if I don't get this correctly, because I've never heard this name before. Nadnarb Yeltra was the name. He says, "Hey, brothers, I would like to nominate Officer John Ritchie as Drinkin' Bro of the Week. Officer Ritchie worked for the Unified Police Department in Salt Lake City, Utah." No shit. On January 17th, 2016, Officer Ritchie responded to a call of shots fired and an officer down. Officer Ritchie, along with other officers, responded to the area and found that Officer Doug Barney had been shot and killed. Officer Ritchie located the suspect, exchanged gunfire, and Officer Ritchie was hit multiple times but was able to kill the suspect. Today, February 11th, 2017, Officer Ritchie passed away at his home. He risked his life to protect his brothers and sisters and served his community with honor and pride, and for that, I would like to nominate him for Drinkin' Bro of the Week. Rest easy, brother. We have your watch from here. Man, that's that is a crazy story, but I really, really appreciate you submitting it. Boy, I was just there, just in Salt Lake City.
Cheers.
Cheers to you and your family, to Officer John Ritchie, and also Officer Doug Barney. Fuck, man. Be careful out there. Support our thin blue line. It is the only line that protects us between good and evil in this world. And if we don't have them, we really don't have fucking safety. So cheers to you guys.
Cheers.
Jesse.
Yeah.
This was fun. Thanks for filling in.
Thank you. I missed Hunks and Hounds fundraiser tonight. Sorry, Kim.
Hunks and what was going on at Hunks and Hounds?
Exactly what it sounds like. It's a fundraiser for hounds, for dogs.
Right.
And it was going to be Hunks walking a runway in clothes from Bloke.
So it was dudes.
It was Hunks and Hounds.
Why wasn't I invited to fucking walk my hound? Like, I don't understand.
And with that,
I don't understand. What, like,
what do you mean walk your hound?
I'm one of the best looking men in this city, and I have a hound. I have a dog. But
you're really busy.
Yeah, but I wasn't asked to walk my dog. I would have walked my dog down a runway for charity. Yeah, I would have done it. Hunks and Hounds. Not even invited to that.
Well,
God damn it.
Open invitation, I guess. I'll find out I'll find out why you weren't
considered. Is it the mustache?
Considered.
Yeah, is it because I have a mustache right now?
You know, it might be a number of things. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And speaking of that, I'm going to keep this mustache for a little bit. The perm is coming, by the way.
You guys.
Fuck. I've had thousands of emails, texts, like all of it. Every reply on Instagram and Twitter, everything is like, when's the fucking perm coming? The perm is coming.
Doing it
I was in
like 2 days.
Yes. So I was in Salt Lake City. I tell you what. I will unveil the perm live on air on Ross Patterson Revolution. Tune in next week. There'll be video of it. We'll post it.
We'll have it being done. We'll do it'll
the
be
whole
proof.
Shit.
You guys.
I can promise you. Like I've had this perm booked. I had to finish this book with Matt for this first draft. I am back now. I will get the perm. I promise you. So please stop the fucking messages and stop every fucking picture. Oh man, that's awesome. It'd be even more awesome is you had a fucking perm in that picture. I'll have a perm shortly, kids. I'll have a fucking perm. All right.
You'd be doing the same thing if someone else lost. So shut up.
No, not that many times.
Shut up.
I mean, I'm getting bombarded
for all
with
the
it.
Hunks and Hounds out there.
Yeah.
This
This
is
is Drinkin' Bros. This hunk couldn't walk his hound tonight. Thanks, Jessie Wiseman.
Sorry.
For J-Dubs, I'm Ross Patterson. We are out of here. Tune in to Ross Patterson Revolution. You get it the same place you get every episode of Drinkin' Bros. Do it.
Bye.